Glastonbury didn't have a Lord of the Land either.
We did see a couple of Seraphim, but it didn't look like they were living together.
I can't see them, but they've been here the whole time. To think that it's always been like that is just so friggin' scary.
But in the past, Seraphim were revered.
And in return, Seraphim gave the people their blessing.
That's how it was in the era of coexistence?
Yep.
But the humans came to only believe in things that they could see.
That can't be helped. There's barely anyone who could see Seraphim like Saray and Rose.
It's scary that there are people around you that you can't see, but at the same time, it's sad. It's sad that they can't be noticed even though they're there.
I wish everyone thought the same way you did, Rose.
Do you want something?
Hey, you.
My name is Rose.
I know.
Then call me by my name.
Hey, Rose.
That's better. What do you want?
Quit doing stuff like that.
Stuff like what?
Riding on the shepherd's back like that.
Huh? Did you see that?
By chance.
Gah, that's why Seraphim freak me out sometimes.
It's careless to entrust your body to someone like that.
But that was part of the plan, to catch them off guard and then mow them down.
That's not something an adolescent girl should do.
Mowing people down?
Riding around on someone's back.
There's something wrong with a girl being carried on someone's back?
It's careless of you.
I told you it was part of the plan.
I give up.
I don't get it.
Is that a monolith? Mikleo, look! It's just like what was in the Celestial Records.
It's the Leaning Tower. I didn't know that it would be this big.
As you know, 4 Hellions charge straight at you.
Watch out, Blitzbot!
You act on instinct way too much.
Oh? We mustn't hold back!
When peacocks threaten their foes, they recover health.
Jeez, what a pain.
You gotta give them physical ailments. Figure out why.
Go, it's over! Ready? How's this? Ready? Alright! Sweet dreams! Now knowledge speak from you! Ready? First force! Ready? How's this? It's time! Howling Blaze! Full Tempest! Strike! Ready? Strike! You want it here! You want it here! What?
Shield me!
You won't win this time.
This isn't up to...
Or next time,
You want
really.
it here! You want it here! I won't! This isn't
Let's
over!
deal with that.
We're survivors, no matter the odds.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
We're in a
This feeling. We've been in.
It's a crucible of malevolence.
Venomization.
Who would make such a thing?
I don't know, but there are several places that I had thought they had all been sealed up. Looks like they're back in business.
This has to be held off. No,
We'll stop this.
something's blocking our way.
It must be to keep outsiders from entering. It's most likely that only certain people are allowed inside.
So, it's me alone, huh?
A solo fight. If it were me, I could ask for nothing better.
Don't underestimate.
So big. Do you think we can defeat them?
You can't beat them if you half-ass it. If you're scared, just run away.
They are indeed strong, but we can win if we try. It'd be better to dodge their attacks than defend. Think you can do it?
Rising Sand! Echo Shot! Be gone!
Release my spirit!
Rising Sand! Be gone! Be gone! Echo Shot! Rising Sand! Be gone!
Step out! It's good!
Ravaging Giant! There! Be gone!
You feel it?
Be gone!
You're pretty much screwed.
Lord of Water! This one's tough. Blue Flurry! Mystery Bangs! First! Ocean Blitz! There! Too close! Break down! Break on through! Now's my chance! Burst! Burst! Blue Flurry! Blue Flurry! There! Blue... Burst! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Burst! Breakdown! Last one! Blue Flurry! Shatters the roof! 6 falling stars! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault! Spirit Cleansing! Burst! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Burst! Ocean Blitz! There! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Nickleo!
Great, it's raining. This sucks.
Not for me. It's nice and dry inside Saray.
That is whole new levels of creepy. Damn it! Why can't I be a dumb dry ghost too?
Found it. Totally found it.
Puffy goat.
A fluffagoat, you might say.
This is a goat? They don't look anything like the ones in Elysia.
Don't they eat paper?
Knock it off. You shouldn't give them man-made items.
I'm sorry. You're quite right. You're very kind when it comes to animals.
It's more that you folks are too rough with them.
We'll leave it at that.
So, Dezel, would these be cliff-dwelling goats?
Yeah. They usually live their lives on the cliffs and go down to the grasslands only to eat. They even sleep on the cliffs.
On the cliffs? That's gotta be brutal.
Sounds quite uncomfortable indeed.
From our point of view, maybe. But to them, it might be the best thing in the world.
It's true that they probably have fewer predators to worry about that way.
What strangers feel as happiness is beyond our ken. Is that the sort of thing you're getting at?
Pretty much.
Are you talking from experience?
Interpret as you may.
Like the boar, this hellion does a headlong rush attack.
At you, Brutor? Ready? Strike! It's over! Ready? No escape! It's over!
Rain attack!
Hello, everyone! How's this? First force!
Nice to be able to put my hair up with a beret. Is this the new hideout?
One of the candidates. I'll go check it out. Wanna come?
I'm gonna take a look. Sorry, but wait here a sec. Guess what? The Mabo curry bun was a huge success!
It might become the Sparrow Feather's most famous product at this rate.
Here's a sample. When you think Mabo curry bun, think sparrow feathers.
Thank you. That was a conversation with an Assassin's Guild?
Isn't it good that they're so peaceful? It seems ideal for hiding away, but if we were attacked here, we'd be in a bind.
You're right. Well, that's that. Let's look somewhere else.
Sorry for making you all wait.
Boss, Talfrin's back.
Oh, how'd it go?
Well, the Mabo curry bun was super popular, and
The Romano firm looks legit on paper, but it's about as shady as it gets.
more than 30 reported bankrupt families. The firm confiscates all the family's property and takes it as their own. And as for what happens to those broken families, well, take a guess.
There's gotta be a legal pitfall somewhere. Egil,
Have squads 2 and 4 back up Talfrin. Investigate the Romano firm and its surroundings.
Yes, sir.
I'll leave it up to you.
Even humans can make themselves disappear.
All right then, let's get going.
Sure.
That's my rose.
You scatterbones sure are a
You think? Well, we are.
family, huh?
I wanted to ask you if someone named Brad was your...
You mean our late leader? He's the one who.
Oh, really?
Apparently, I was lost and roaming around the northern battlefield when.
Just like me.
You guys too.
But we do know what it means.
Gramps was the one who...
Same here.
You don't mind having to be...
No way. I'm great.
I see.
So, she does.
See? I told you the Mabo curry bun would be a huge hit.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Hey, mind your manners, you two.
But we gotta eat it before it gets cold.
Yeah, that...
I can't take it anymore. Give me a bite.
Yeah, sharing is caring.
Your manners, everyone, please.
You want some too?
Yes, please. Oh,
Snacks are done. What's that? A hoe? Did someone forget this here? Odd that someone would abandon a tool so central to their livelihood.
Still, it's a terribly lovely field.
Yeah. Age of Chaos or not, it's nice to see that some places are still thriving.
Or so it would seem.
What do you mean?
Take a closer look at the wheat.
Huh?
Oh my!
Not a single berry. Same thing over here. Nothing but mold inside the husks.
It's the bliss mold. The whole area is probably wiped out.
The whole area?
It's been going around for a while now. This year's harvest is pretty much screwed.
No wonder they threw away their hoe. Lila! This is...
Yes. This too must be the work of the Lord of Calamity.
So this is what Age of Chaos really means.
Even out of the rain, it's still so cold.
I'll say.
Damn.
They've gone from scary to annoying. Still, to think Seraphim sneezed just like we do.
Whoa. This place is huge!
Yes. Pendrago is the largest city on the Glenwood continent.
Where can we find an inn?
I recommend the one directly in front of the plaza.
You sure know your way around.
Well, you know, I used to come here a lot.
Sergei!
He's one of the Cardinal's subordinates. I tried to apprehend him, but... well, you saw what he was like.
His movements were incredible.
You could tell, right? It was a Hellion.
The Cardinal's underling is a Hellion? Then...
Forgive me, sir. He's escaped into the Shrine Church.
It looks like it's true.
I believe he was likely a messenger of...
I'm cold. You can blather on inside.
Tell us the details after we find shelter from the rain, if you please. Our friends are feeling a bit chilly, and even a seraph can catch a cold.
Friends?
Not that you could tell, since you can't see them.
Forgive me. I should have been mindful of the Seraphim's presence. Let us head for the Knight's Tower. Your wife sure is considerate.
Yep. He still thinks they're married.
This should be a better place to talk.
Did everything go okay? Can we get in the church?
I secured the permissions, but after that last incident, I'm afraid we're likely under high scrutiny.
So what else is new? They weren't big fans of us in the first place.
Yeah, good point. We've got nothing to hide. Let's do it.
Look at that. Ever since Rose joined up with us, I feel like Saray has become so much more proactive.
Too bad it means that much more trouble for us.
Thank you.
It was my decision to begin with. And besides, I've really wanted to see the shrine inside the church.
There's something about you that reminds me of the Pope. He too would never hesitate to spare expenses for the sake of his people.
Oh boy, another masochist.
I see.
I've prepared lodgings for you. I pray that the Seraphim will also be able to rest well tonight.
But Captain, it's been 3 days since last we heard from Boris after his infiltration. I believe we should hurry.
Who's Boris?
The rain may be affecting our food supplies, but I shall prepare our famous Drago stew for you.
Aren't you the least bit concerned? He's your only brother.
I do not wish to burden you with my troubles any more than I already have. Please rest for now.
It's a kind offer. Let's take it.
We will. Thank you. Sergei sure seems like a good guy.
He is. Though I fear he may be a bit too genuine and sincere to command the knights.
I agree. I hope he has what it takes. We've got plenty of worries of our own. Let's not get hung up on other people's issues.
Phew! Now that was a meal.
Hey, learn some manners.
You sure can eat.
So can these two.
It was surprisingly good. I couldn't help myself.
Drago stew, 85 points.
My policy is eat while you can. It's been ingrained in me since I was a kid. That's the law of a soldier.
A soldier, huh?
Soldier? Aren't you and your buddies in an assassin's guild?
Well, you know, it wasn't always like this. We used to be just a band of mercenaries. Not to brag, but they called us the best on the continent.
Is that right?
That's it for me. We've got a job to do tomorrow.
Is Rose's band of mercenaries the one you mentioned before?
The Wind Riders, I believe.
I think I've heard of them. The tales said just 100 of them could scatter a force of 20,000 men and capture 3 castles in one night.
Yeah, they were a legendary band of mercenaries. It's no wonder Rollins itself was their primary employer.
They sound crazy strong.
Strong and loyal. To the point that even the Emperor of Rollins trusted them like his right-hand man. Isn't that right?
It's true. Was true. But then, the Imperial family of Rollins ended up stabbing them in the back, along with the very one I'm seeking vengeance against.
The Imperial family joined forces with Hellions?
Is it that surprising?
I guess not. People and Hellions aren't separate entities after all.
Very true. You can even consider them 2 sides of the same coin.
In fact, if the Cardinal's power is somehow linked to a Hellion, things start to make sense.
It looks like Rose snuck out through the back. Can't take my eyes off her for a second.
Hey, Dazzle! I wonder if someone ordered an assassination.
Who? And was she asked to do it by herself?
Either way, this is bad.
What's wrong? Why are you all here?
That's what we want to know. Where were you going?
Oh, just taking a walk. Thought maybe I ate too much.
You don't have to follow every whim that pops into your head, damn it.
We thought you might have ditched us to go assassinate someone.
Not yet, silly. That comes later. It's from someone who lost their son in the war that just broke out. Kill the one who started the battle. The invasion was proposed to the Emperor about a year ago, in documents bearing the name of Pope Messedra.
Huh? You're gonna kill the Pope? Hold on. How do you know someone didn't just use his name? I thought he went missing after all.
Maybe. But then again, maybe not. It's awfully close to the time he went missing. We'll have to investigate further.
And what if we find out that he's bad?
If it's evil, the scattered bones slay it.
Even if it's the Pope?
The Pope, the Emperor, even the Shepherd. Oh, was that inappropriate?
I'm not a fan of that last part, it's true.
It isn't like we walk around all stabby-stabby. We make sure what kind of person our target is first.
I think I understand you better, Rose.
Do you now? Well, that's good.
I'm starting to understand, too. Why she bears no malevolence, that is.
Because she's as nuts as he is?
Rose would certainly never tell a lie, that's for sure.
She was always that way. It's in her blood.
Was the Pope the type of person who would just up and start a war?
That's certainly not the impression of him we got from Sergei.
He's the de facto leader of a powerful country. He's probably got more layers than you'd think.
Well, that was easier than we thought.
This looks like an auditorium of sorts for the believers.
Sure looks like a small crowd.
Can you tell me the names of the Seraphim who hold the utmost power, known as the Five Lords?
Museth! Oh, and Eumacia!
Hyanawa and Amanok!
Correct. Now, can you tell me the name of the last one? The Seraph who's worshipped here at the Shrine Church?
Motellus!
That's right! Mao Tellus is the Seraph who has given the entire Glenwood continent his blessing.
The Seraph worshipped at the Shrine Church is Mautellus? The Five Lords, huh? Big movers and shakers. I bet Mautellus would know something about how to stand against the Lord of Calamity. He's got to.
Is he really all that?
Well, he's the leader of the Five Lords after all.
You must be Soray. Welcome to the Roland's Church headquarters. I heard you were to visit. Please, come on in.
It's more magnificent than I'd even imagined. The architecture definitely dates it to the height of the era of Asgard.
Glad to see you're impressed, but don't let your guard down.
This inscription concerns the trial of the shepherd, and the spiritual powers he obtains upon clearing it.
Could the spiritual powers be real?
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Be real bees. Oh, bees everywhere.
Just possibly. It's like the lettering's meant to tell us something. But it's all gibberish. It must be some kind of code. Well, it does involve sensitive info. Maybe there's a hint to crack the code somewhere.
Hey, what does the big rock thing say?
I'm afraid I'm not really sure. The inscription is written in some sort of cipher, and the key to interpreting it is handed down only from Pope to Pope.
So, I guess we'll have to get the Pope to read it then, huh? Sarit! Something's wrong. Let's get out of here.
I don't feel so good. What is going on?
It's a Hellions domain, just like when we fought Heldalf.
Going home already, Shepherd?
Huh?
I am Cardinal Fortin of the Church of Roland's.
This domain, is it yours?
Ah, so you can still move. Why don't you lend me your powers? For the sake of the people, of course.
They asked me the same thing in Highland.
I hardly think myself the equal of a Philistine like Bartlow.
Sounds like something a Philistine would say.
Charming, but sticks and stones and so on, young lady.
Ooh, she's good.
I have but one wish. To see my empire overcome this tumultuous era of chaos. A task only possible if the people are united. But Roland's is far too expansive to unify the people through mere patriotism alone. Shepard, do you know exactly what it is that the state has used for eons to keep an entire country in line?
Is it faith?
Yes, faith. It is the belief in their own salvation that inspires in people the greatest sense of unity when they band together against outsiders who share different values. Meaning that my church itself should serve as the cornerstone for all of Roland's.
Maybe in your mind.
It is but the vision of one who would guide the people. With the name and power of the Shepherd, more people than ever can be brought to salvation.
Then you should cooperate with the Knights. Wouldn't that really be what's best for everyone?
I would welcome their efforts if they would simply bend to my will and do as I command. Even if they are a pack of loutish meatheads who can't figure out that their Pope abandoned them.
Wait a minute, the Pope just ran away? You didn't have him locked up?
I am not a street thug, child. The Pope, Macedra, I should say, left of his own accord. Abandoning his duty to both the Empire and his followers. What, pray tell, would you call such a man?
Pretty irresponsible, if what you're saying is true.
Irresponsible is one word, and still there are so many fools out there who trust in such a coward. The Knights, for example. In order to bring the people together, we must find Macedra and give him his due punishment.
Punishment?
Yes, the same punishment that befell those uncivil enough to mistrust me.
Then we have a problem. We need the Pope to tell us the meaning of the inscription.
Why? Cooperate with me and it won't be necessary.
I need to know. No matter what.
Ah, I see. That's very unfortunate. So then you mean to say...
What the...
My body!
That you reject my vision!
Saray! Let's go!
We're leaving.
What? They broke through my domain and connected with the Seraphim, if only just for a moment. Oh, will I relish this.
We disappeared? What the hell was that?
It's called the Spectral Cloak.
You've been practicing in secret, haven't you? That was sweet!
We'll talk later. We've got to flee to the Knight's Tower.
Pick something up.
Got a dash. You go on ahead.
Okay.
The Pope fled of his own volition?
I'm sorry I couldn't get more details. We were sort of running for our lives.
No, that is more than enough. I'm just relieved that you weren't captured.
Thanks for saving us back there.
It's the least I could do.
Seraph Mikleo, my humble admiration for your bravery.
It's nothing, really.
It is nothing. All you did was blind her temporarily.
We have to do something about her domain.
Those powers might help. Let's get the Pope to decipher that inscription.
That'll be tough if we don't know where he is. The Knights have been hunting him for a year now with no success.
Yeah, but they were assuming the whole time that the Cardinal was behind the disappearance. Guess what? I think I know where Popadope might be.
You do?
The village of Gadadin on the southern part of the continent. We won't know for sure until we check it out, of course.
How did you get that information?
Well, let's just call it an industry secret. You know how it is.
Of course. I should have expected no less from the wife of the shepherd. Let us send a search team to Gadadin.
Hold on a minute. The Cardinal already expects that our side will be searching for the Pope.
A highly visible squadron of knights would essentially be a bright pink arrow pointed straight at him.
However,
we can operate covertly in small numbers. Let us handle Gadadin.
But that's far too much to ask.
Chill, Captain, we got this. What is it they say? Pope springs eternal?
Abandon Pope! All ye who, don't go to Gadadin.
Okay, settle down.
My thanks, gentle shepherd.
Actually, as for what you can do in return, do you suppose we could get a pass to Rollins? I might be mistaken for an ally of the Highland Army otherwise.
I have seen for myself the quality of your character. I shall prepare it immediately.
Thank you. That's a load off my mind.
There is something I would like to impart to you as well. Would you please step outside for a moment?
Hey! Isn't this the guy from the Earth and Historia?
the first captain of the Platinum Knights, General Georg Heldolf.
Heldolf!
And this was painted over 20 years ago.
He would definitely show up in the Earth and Historia.
So this is Heldolf.
Do you remember the art I used when we fought against one another? That is the Lion's Howl, and... but now I pass it to you.
Yes.
Lion's Howl! Well, you're a fast learner. I must apologize at this feat.
Don't say that.
You and I?
Then you may call me
Soren. But I also sense that there may be another...
I understand.
Godspeed.
Rose.
Maybe. Seeing where the church is...
That's what I thought.
Of course not! An Assassin's Guild can't function without proper...
Assassins.
Here is your pass, Soren. I wish it were so, but we've received word that Byroclef Ridge, which leads to Gadadin, has been blocked by rocks.
We could have been on the ridge right now.
If only we'd been a little bolder.
Rose!
What's the plan?
You'll have to go through...
An underground path? You bet it is! remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
A Hellion! Is it one of the Cardinal's guards?
Saray, we have to trick the guard into thinking we're not here somehow.
Would it kill you to use that head of yours? Sheesh.
We made it!
Think we lost the Cardinal with that?
I sure hope so.
I ate too much today. My stomach's all achy.
Oh my, you shouldn't stuff yourself like that, Rose.
By the way, I was curious. Can Seraphim get upset stomachs or gain weight?
To say it in a fairy tale sort of way, your thoughts become reality.
What's that supposed to mean?
We won't gain weight from consuming calories, but we will from thinking, I'll gain weight if I eat this much.
Whoa! So does that mean you'll be okay as long as you don't think like that?
No. Denying the reality of things leads to malevolence. A seraph must not be detached from reality. So at the end of it all, you could say we're the same as humans.
This is so confusing. It's around here, right? The caverns or whatever, I mean.
Cambria Caverns. He said they were south of the Meadow of Triumph.
Do you really think we can get through this way?
Don't worry.
There's nothing in the universe cooler than a secret passageway.
Especially one underground.
Totally! A maze of twisty little passages with exits galore to who knows where!
Like the back of a waterfall, or the bottom of an old abandoned well.
Yes! Nickleo gets it!
Glad someone gets it, because I don't.
I don't want to get it.
Boys just love things like this.
In this case, I don't know about boys so much as...
Children, right?
Enemy spotted, Lila!
What a wishy-washy, wimpish wussy.
Quit it with the wordplay and just fight already.
It can call for help, so we should defeat it first.
It's over! Ready? Get on! Strike! How's this? It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Alright! Ready?
Rain of fire!
Ready? How's this? Ready? Strike! It's over!
Burning shot!
Get on! How's this? Here! Oh, holy water! Heal my wound! No escape! Go right, Mikleo! I won't move! This isn't over! This isn't over! This isn't over! You won't end! That did it! It won't end here!
Rhapsody!
It won't end! Let's get him! It won't end here!
Rhapsody!
It won't end here! It won't end! It won't end here! I won't move!
Deeper now!
This isn't over! It can't end here! I won't lose this time! Earthborn! Hang on, everyone!
Think about your attack.
Rising Sand! Rock Winner! Get on! Rising Sand! Light!
Deal with them later.
Rising Sand! Echo Shot! Take this! Rising Sand! Roll the wind! Rising Sand! Echo Shot!
You feel it?
Rising Sand! Dry out! Be gone!
Wind flip!
Purify the earth!
Very
Very
good!
soon! Echo Shot!
You feel it?
Be gone! Feel my wind! Be gone! Echo Shot! Take this! Be gone! Be gone! Torch Spear! Be gone! Dry out! Take this! Destroy! Rising Sand!
Shield!
Rising Sand! Dry out! Be gone! Rising Sand! Echo Shot! Be gone!
Double Demon Fang!
Be gone! Rising Sands!
Lightning Strike! Saray, how long have you known Dezel?
Huh?
Some of us are low on health. Don't overdo it, Reflectus!
It retreat and emit sonic waves.
3 strikes and you're out. Whoops, wrong bag.
Sweet dreams!
Break through!
Be gone! No escape! Healing power!
Need backup.
Oh, holy ready? Strike! Looks like we win! I think we're close to the exit. Probably.
Did you feel it too?
The wind? I think I kind of did.
Hell yeah! We're home free! Praise the sun! It looks like I spoke too soon.
A Hellion!
Burrowing strike!
What is it doing in a place like this?
Is it bird or beast?
Yeah, the last thing we need is a bunch of flocking griffins.
Rose, a nice young lady really shouldn't...
Come on! I didn't mean it like that!
Choose your birds more carefully.
Break on through! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Too close! Be gone! No escape! It's over! Ready?
Fortify!
How's this? Earthborn! Be gone! Dry out! Rock Winner! Be gone!
Burn away! Purgatory of fire!
Take this! Rising Sand!
Pillars of flame!
Rising Sand! Echo Shot! Rising Sand! Dry out! Ready? Go!
Release my velocity!
Rising Sand! Echo Shot! Rising Sand! Ready? Go! Rising Sand! Dry out! Take this!
We're survivors, no matter the odds!
You are not ready to command the wind yet.
I hate the wind. Huh?
Edna!
You alright?
I just slipped is all.
Boy, we can't take Lady Edna anywhere, can we?
Lady Meebo was talking.
I'm ready.
Trolls! Even their weapons are just huge!
That makes them slow to move. Don't get caught by these clods.
Abandon your tower! Who's it within?
Ready? Strike!
Resilient aim!
Don't fire! Breakdown! Burst!
Vermilion Pistol!
Dreams! Azure
Burning shot! Pillars of
Ocean
flame!
Blitz! Break on through!
Well, that's a wrap.
I'm ready.
An aged trend. Like it sounds, it's quite old.
I'm getting old just listening to your explanation.
Let's get him! Strike! How's this? Ready? Strike! It's over! Be gone! Strike! Everyone okay? Sure is dry way out here.
Yeah, it's a remote region like Elysia, but it looks hard to hunt, or
It amazes me that people can eat.
Those humans sure are tougher than they look.
maybe they have some sort of special...
Maybe.
Are we going...
Yeah.
Okay. I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
Outsiders! Hey, didn't they say in school not to use that word?
Oh, oops. Hello.
Hello there.
Is this new-looking building your school?
That's right. The village chief built it.
For the future of the village.
A school?
It's a bit plain compared to the rest of the town, don't you think?
Are you kidding? We didn't have anything like this in my village.
We always did want one, though.
I'm Slenge, the chief of this village. What brings you two all the way out to our tiny corner of the continent?
Oh, well, we're looking for...
We're here for work, researching what people eat out on the frontier. Stuff like that.
Your efforts are very much appreciated. Thankfully, our village has been spared the ravages of famine.
In fact, it's even more bountiful than in years past.
And we have the chief to thank for it. If there's anything we can help you with, don't hesitate to ask.
You say that like you own the place.
Seems like a nice village.
Sort of reminds me of Elysia.
Saray.
I know. We'll split up and try and find some clues about the Pope. What's wrong?
It's strange. This village seems
And that's a problem?
The issue is why.
Their source of income.
Right. The land in this area is infertile and hardly fit for
It's far from any major thoroughfare, and they have no local products to export.
Isn't that weird? You'd think a place like this would...
There must be some explanation. Gadadin sure seems like...
Indeed, everyone here...
They're all like family here.
But I still can't feel...
True. The Guardian... But it looks like the current chief was able to...
I can tell the people here respect...
I imagine they do.
Yeah, not just anyone could pull...
Rose? Is something...
Sorry, I was just thinking out loud.
There should... What's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking about how Meebo insulted me earlier.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, it looks like there's some kind of ruin in the back of the village. And it's a pretty darn old one to boot.
How old do you think?
It's probably from before the Dark Period. It might be even older than I am.
You don't mean from the Temperance of Avarost? If that's true, then this is an incredible find! Wait. Hey, Edna? How old are...
What?
Never mind. There's a ruin!
Wait!
You think they came here to apprehend the chief?
They better not. Without our chief, Gadadin is doomed.
There's no cause for worry yet. As long as they stay out of the Pure Land, we'll be all right.
Malevolence!
Let's go.
There was malevolence coming from the chief. Why?
I bet we'll find the answer inside that ruin.
Yeah.
A destroyed entrance, huh?
Well, that looks hopeless.
Oh, does it now?
Edna, you could use your powers!
Give it a try.
I certainly might. If you were to ask like so. Lady Edna, please do something about these rocks.
This is no time to be joking around.
Mikleo can't take Lady Edna anywhere, can he?
Oh, are you still hung up on that?
Come on, spit it out. Lady Edna, I beg you to move these rocks which I, the pitiful Meebo, cannot.
Hey, that's longer.
Well, I charge interest.
Edna, I think that's enough teasing for now.
We need you to do something about these rocks, Edna. Please help us.
I didn't mean you.
Maybe not. But I'm as guilty as anyone here of taking you and your powers for granted. Even though I've seen malevolence born from that very mentality. Gratitude is vital in all actions, whether you're worshipping the Seraphim or simply journeying with friends.
Seriously, it's fine. I'll give you my ability, the giant strength.
FYI, Saray doesn't get jokes.
Nice. I'll try breaking down these rocks that the meek and pitiful Meebo couldn't.
Not you too!
He really doesn't get jokes.
What mighty power!
Oh?
What is this place? Some sort of warehouse?
You got that right. For the stuff that's quickly becoming all the rage amongst the nobility these days.
Elixir?
It's fake. But my body feels oddly warm.
That's because it's packed with energy drink garbage. Did I mention this stuff is highly addictive?
Make one sale and we'll race back for more. Pretty devious.
So, is this stuff being sold officially under the authority of the church?
The certificate carries the authentic stamp of the Church of Rollins, but it looks like the sales profits are all going to this village.
So that's what you meant about tracking the flow of money.
If there's someone in Gadadin who can create an official certificate...
It has to be the missing Pope!
That explains the village's mystery funds.
and the malevolence from the chief.
So they're either conspirators or
the chief is the Pope.
You! What are you doing in here?
That has to be... Wait, could it really be?
The chief?
Ready? 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 I won't lose! It won't end here! It won't end here! This isn't over! I won't lose! It won't end here! This isn't over! It won't end here! It won't end here! This isn't over!
You sure work hard.
No, compared to what's...
It's not the chief?
So you are here to capture the chief! I knew it! I'll die before I allow that!
Enough! What is the meaning of this?
Are you... Pope Macedra?
I see you've done your homework.
What would drive you to do such a thing?
I would ask the same. I never desired the title of Pope. So then, why must I continue to perform its functions? I originally joined the Holy Order in order to give a small blessing, a glimmer of hope, to my family and those around me. But that is all.
But there are so many who cherish you. Sergei and the rest of the knights, and...
I know that! That's why I worked so hard. I did all I could. I toiled for years and years, with no self-regard, for the sake of everyone. And then... I took a look around me, and there was no trace of my family left behind. They had scorned me as a man with no regard for his household. What was it all for? What fruits had I to show for my endless labors?
Were you involved with the war against Highland?
I abandoned everything. The war, my country, even my people. At that point, I was beyond all caring. I fled into the forest to meet my death, but these folks rescued me. The good and gentle people of Gododin asked nothing of me, content merely to treat me as if I were one of their own family.
And so naturally he wanted to give something back to the village.
Even if it meant dealing fake elixir.
I care for neither the Empire nor the Church. Call me a coward if you like, but now I live for the sake of... my family, the villagers.
Your family?
I can sympathize with him for sure, but nevertheless, we need to bring him back.
We can't get the spiritual powers without deciphering the inscription. And the Cardinal is too much to handle for the knights alone.
But, on the other hand, without the protection and leadership of the chief, what will become of Gododin?
The same could be said for Pendrago. You see the problem?
It was him running away that caused this mess. Why should he get a free pass?
There's gotta be a way around this. Maybe he could crack the code for us and head right back here?
But you know what the knights in the church are like right now.
You think they just let him walk away?
Chief!
Are you okay?
There's no cause for alarm. My need here is finished.
Everyone, please calm yourselves. Worry not. We are safe. The man standing before you is the real shepherd. Shepherd, there's something I dearly hope you will understand. The villagers bear none of the blame here. This was all my doing.
I just wanted to know the truth. That's all. So I'm leaving, as of now. Is that okay?
I'm not sure. But what I do know is that you seem to trust this fellow. And that's enough for me.
Rose.
Some things in the world come down to more than just black and white.
I am sure Sergei and the Knights will understand as well.
But the real issue is, how are we going to get through the Cardinal's domain?
Yeah, that. I wonder if we can crack it.
The inscription's code?
What, ourselves?
It's not that crazy, is it? It's a man-made puzzle after all. Might even be fun.
That may be, but we better at least ask this guy for a hint or two.
Shepherd, if you don't mind, please follow me.
Looks like there's something nearby. It looks like something was dug up here.
This red stone, maybe?
Vermilion ore, you mean?
Come again?
It's a rare type of mineral. It's a crystallization of nutrients in the earth, often used as medicine. But
I've read about this stuff. Some of its elements are highly toxic, so it can be tricky to handle.
Right! This is what they're using to make the fake elixir. What is this?
The shepherd is granted 4 powers: earth, water, fire, and wind. They are the blade that shall cleave the Lord of Calamity. Scattered across this land are the shrines of trials. They too are of earth, water, fire, and wind. Tests they are of power and spirit. The power is brought forth in the spirit, and the spirit captures the power. With balance may malevolence be purified. With imbalance does the body smolder and burn. Test thyself, shepherd, and brandish thy might. Rise to the challenge, and stake thy will on the outcome.
The sacred inscription!
He had it memorized?
Not bad, even if it's still gibberish.
What he means is...
We can obtain 4 different powers in 4 different places, and for each one you have to pass a trial, I think.
What he said.
Got it. So we just have to find those places.
Yeah, or don't tell me this is one of them.
Indeed it is, shepherd. This is Igraine, the shrine of the Trial of Fire.
May we enter? Funny time to start asking permission, I guess.
The Shrine of the Trial is rife with danger. I cannot guarantee your survival. Will you still go?
Of course! Hidden powers in a secret shrine? I'm there!
Then go forth, young shepherd, and face your trial. This place exists for you.
Giant strength, huh? I hate to admit it, but Earth Seraphim sure are powerful.
Ugh.
Edna?
Ouch! After using giant strength, my body gets all kinds of sore. Can you just try not to touch me?
Oh, sorry.
As you can see, I have a slender build, so by nature, I can't really hold anything heavier than an umbrella. I'm the most ladylike lady that ever ladied, you know.
Well, whatever. But it does make sense that using such great power has a trade-off somewhere.
Just don't tell Saray about it. I don't want him to get all worried about me.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
And just so we're clear, it doesn't mean that it's okay to touch me whenever I'm not using my powers. Got it?
Yeah, I know.
This ruin looks awfully old, doesn't it, Mikleo?
Sure does. This qualifies as a major discovery.
Oh man, I can feel my whole body burning up with excitement!
Pretty sure that's just the heat.
I'm ready.
This wolf can breathe fire. Be careful of its side attacks.
So we can't just step around them.
How's this? Lunar Tank! Ready? Strike! How's this? Lunar Tank! Ready? It's over! Return to void! Strike! How's this? You know nothing! Ready? Strike! How's this? Strike! Here! You want it here! Prepare yourself! I won't hold back! Nope! Crystal Rod! Next! Oh, holy fountain! Ready? No escape! It's over! Give us your blessing!
Can't be finished yet!
Get on! Lose rock away! Don't flag on defense! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault! First! Breakdown! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Hang on, everyone! Blue Flurry! Breakdown!
So, you think I could use that weapon? Ready, everyone?
Orb Weavers are among stronger spider helmets.
Be careful of its merciless consecutive attacks.
It's over! Ready? Strike! Get on! Strike! It's over! This is bad! Who's rough around? Burst! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault! Alright! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Ocean Blitz! Burst!
Glimmer Dragon! Lightning Strike!
Breakdown! Don't push yourself through! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Blue Flurry! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! This one's tough! Don't flag on defense! Not yet!
Right on!
Azure Assault! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault! Now's my chance!
Lord of Fire!
Sweet dreams! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Hang on, everyone! Ocean Blitz! Now's my chance! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault! Now's my chance! Ocean Blitz! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! What a formidable opponent!
Shall we begin?
Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Burst! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Breakdown! Break on through! Burst! Burst! Blue Flurry! Not yet! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! As your assault! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Ocean Blitz! As your assault! Burst! Breakdown! Break on through! Burst! Blue Flurry! Hang on, everyone! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Alright! Breakdown! Break on through! Ocean Blitz! As your assault! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! As your assault!
We mustn't underestimate.
Keep your focus. I think we're gonna get burned fighting this one.
It'll turn into a ball of fire and charge.
But it sure has some guts rolling around like that.
Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Get him! Break on through! Not yet! Breakdown! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Not yet! Breakdown! Break on through! Breakdown!
Indeed, that's the end of it.
Pick something up.
We won't be defeated! Lord of Water! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Don't push yourself out now, you've done it! Breakdown! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Burst! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Breakdown! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Hang on, everyone! Ocean Blitz!
Rain of fire!
Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Blue Flurry! Blue Flurry! Blue Flurry! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz!
You feel it?
Ocean Blitz! Blue Flurry! Sweet dream! Burst! 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 Breakdown! Burst! Breakdown! Burst! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Burst! Breakdown! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Look on through! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Burst! Right! Breakdown!
You know, you're pretty mature, Rose.
Coming from you, I'm not sure how to take that.
What now, Edna?
And you're such a kid.
That was a tough enemy. Let's prepare for our next battle.
Focus, guys! Don't push yourself, Viola! It's over! Use Burst! Break on through! Don't push yourself, Viola!
Shield me!
Breakdown! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Hang on, everyone! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Not yet! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Not yet! Nope! Ocean Blitz! Ocean Blitz! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Alright! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Burst! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Not yet! Breakdown! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Rolling Slap! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Lightning Vortex! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Sweet Burst! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault!
So, thought you would win, did you?
Let's restore our health.
Enemy spotted!
Blue Flurry! Azure Assault! Sweet dreams! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault! Burst! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Burst! Breakdown! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Burst! Breakdown! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Not yet! Blue Flurry! Right! Purification complete!
Could this be some sort of training?
I'm ready.
Let's do it! It's a boarhead, a vindictive hellion covered in flames.
So it's roast boar, pretty much.
Not yet! It's over! Ready? No escape! It's over! Ready? Who's off away? Breakdown! Break on through! Burst! Breakdown! Break on through! Hang on, everyone! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Burst! Breakdown! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Sweet dreams! Breakdown! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Burst! Looks like we win! What's that?
To think there'd be such a large rock of vermilion ore.
That's not good.
What do you mean?
Vermilion ore is a mineral that can only be generated through immensely powerful fire-based seraphic arts.
So there are tough enemies ahead. I say bring it on.
Let your guard down, and you may wind up with more than a little skin burn.
Certainly. This ore is far beyond my capability to produce, even with my fire affinity.
Then what scale are we talking?
Think of an erupting volcano, and you're closer.
Wouldn't be a shrine of trials without a trial or two, I guess.
Someone's unflappable.
But I think he has the right idea. We can't back off now.
Well, that was actually pretty decent.
Must have been.
Why don't we take a rest and eat some snacks?
But still, isn't it almost too neat of a coincidence that this turned out to be a shrine of trials?
I believe it. There's vermilion ore all over the place after all.
Good point. Vermilion ore is only formed in the aftermath of the use of powerful fire seraphic arts.
By powerful, you mean like Lila's arts?
I'm afraid not. My flames are yet too weak to create vermilion ore.
Meaning there's an art user out there even stronger than Lila. That crest.
So this is the Shrine of Musef, one of the 5 lords.
He was the first seraph to call forth flame. It is said that he appears only at the beginning and the end of the world.
Meaning we don't want to meet him.
So, now what do we do?
That stone slab sure looks fishy. Don't know what it is, but maybe we can take a stab at it.
Take a slab at it.
Ancient lettering.
It's not encrypted or anything. I can read it. To those of good will who would stand against evil.
Place thine hands upon the monuments in the cardinal directions, and my, Musef's purifying flames shall be bequeathed unto thee.
Whoa, dang, you're all smart and stuff.
I like ruins.
So, what does it mean?
Well, basically, if we put our hands over the 4 monuments, we'll get the power of Musef, I guess.
Well, shoot, that sounds easy enough.
Oh no!
There!
Must be his domain.
Concentrate! 5 stars!
Rose, get back!
I take back what I said! This is crazy as hell!
Touch the monument, and we can break the domain!
We're back!
Guys!
Yes! We broke through the domain!
And my burns healed too!
Now, we're finally evenly matched! Too close! Too close! Lose rough Burst! From the fence! Break down! Break on through! Blue flash! Blue flurry! Break down! Rose, get back! Earthborn! Blue flurry! Break down! Break on through! Come on, everyone! Blue flurry! You're resilient. Don't just start in there. Blue flurry! Sweet dreams! Ocean flip! Azure assault! Sweet dreams! Burst! Ocean flip! Get back! Azure assault! Blue flurry! Break down! Break on through! Burst! Destruction! Break on through! Blue flurry! Destruction! Blue flurry! Break down! Blue flurry! Burst! Ocean flip! Blue flurry! Spirit cleansing! Blue flurry! Ocean flip! Blue flurry! Ocean flip! Burst! Break down! Burst! Breakdown! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Blue Flash! Ocean Blitz! Burst! Blue Flash! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Burst! Breakdown! Spirit Cleansing! Elixir Protect! Ocean Blitz! Blue Flurry! Ocean Blitz! Open the floodgates! Bubble Arrow! Breakdown! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Burst! Blue Flurry! Blue Flurry! Burst! Blue Flurry! Blue Flurry! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Breakdown! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Blue Flurry! Burst! Breakdown! Burst! Breakdown! Burst! Breakdown! Blue Flurry! Be careful! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Destruction! Burst! Don't let you burst! Blue Flurry! Burst! Blow you away! Blue Flurry! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Breakdown! Lord of Wind! Spirit Cleansing! Elixir Protect! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Break on through! Spirit Cleansing! Elixir Protect! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Burst! Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault! Burst! Breakdown! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Burst! Just focus on breakdown! Spirit Cleansing! Elixir Protect! Ocean Blitz! Burst! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Burst! Breakdown! Burst! It can't be purified?
I would think not. Despite appearances, this one isn't a Hellion.
Well spotted. This form you see is but a facade.
May we presume you are one of the Protector Seraphim who serves the Lord Musif?
Quite so. I am Exio, the Protector Seraph of Fire.
Were you acting as a Hellion just to test us?
I needed to verify you were worthy of receiving the blessing. Be not aggrieved.
And the result?
You passed the trial of strength. Accordingly, I shall grant you the power of Musif, deity of fire amongst the 5 lords. Lift up your sword.
Thank you, Exio.
These flames shall carve the binding brand.
Binding brand?
It is very simple. Choose either yourself or your fire seraph, and with these flames, char their face.
Huh?
Don't fret, you're not going to die.
That is not the problem.
You sought to undertake this trial. Are you not prepared for the consequences? Answer me, Shepherd. To whom shall you direct those flames? What shall they scorch?
Saray, no!
Lila!
Please, you mustn't attempt to carry the burden entirely alone. In its enormity, it will surely wound you. And then, once more. And I cannot allow the same mistake to happen.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't myself. Fethmis Mioma! Brilliant present, come forth! Destruction! Release my spirit! Rhapsody! Release my spirit! Rhapsody! Burning charge! Ray of fire! Tower of blood! I shall burn all the malevolence away!
Incredible.
Whoa! What was that power?
The spiritual power of fire left by Musif. The power needed to break the Hellions' domain, and to stand against the Lord of Calamity. An excellent answer, Shepard.
A Hellion. Wasn't it purified?
Not a Hellion. This is my true form.
Oh? Well, I guess that's all right then.
Nothing gets past you. Just what I'd expect from one who passed both trials.
Ah, so it was a test of strength and spirit.
Let us exchange introductions once again, Shepard Soray. I am the Seraph Exio.
So this was all intentional? Pretty devious of you.
Unavoidably so, yes. It is the Shepherd's fate to oppose the deviousness of humans. If the theatrics were perhaps a little much, well, I was after all once human myself.
Really?
My, you really don't know anything, do you? Long have I been a seraph, but I was not born as one.
There are two types of seraphim. Those who were born into it, and humans who became seraphim at some point.
Is that right?
That's news to me.
So, were the turtles seraphim just turtles before?
You're Lila, correct? You obtained
That's
the flames
case.
of purification
that
through
would
the
mean that Norman
oak
seraphim
ice.
came from just Norman.
Hold on a sec.
It must
What
have
even is a
taken
Norman?
great determination. What was it you
They look
lost
sort
to
of like
obtain
bears,
the power?
but they also have mousy kind of bits too.
Nothing.
Then
Just by
why
being
not just
here,
call them mouse
Saray gives me
bears?
back far more than I ever lost.
That would just be too easy.
What now?
Oh, nothing. I was just saying you're like an apple jow. You both restore health and taste great.
Huh?
For a shepherd, you're more amusing than I had expected.
What's that supposed to mean? People keep saying things like that.
I'm sure it's a good thing. Come on, let's go.
3 trials yet remain. Keep your wits about you, and be ever steadfast.
I could use something to eat. We're survivors, no matter who.
Counting on you, Lila! Ready?
Are you ready?
It's over! Multiple current! Ready? How's this? Earthborn! Water! Be gone! Sweet dreams! Rising! Take this! Be gone! Rising! Be gone! Too close! Right! Rising!
Deal with them later.
Echo shot! Take this! Purify the earth! Very soon! Echo shot!
Charging sand!
Purify the earth! Very soon! Echo shot! Take this! Be gone! Open the way! Rising sand! Echo shot! Return to void! Rising sand! Echo shot! Take this! Rising sand! Be gone! Be gone! Be gone! Echo shot! Nope! Echo shot! Be gone! Dry up! Be gone! Be gone! Be gone! Dry up! Be gone! Be gone! Echo shot! Burning Rising sands! Hail and tandem! Rising sands! Score! Rising sands! Purify the earth! Very soon! Echo shot! Purify the earth! Very soon! Purify the earth! Very soon! Rising sands! Purify the earth! Nicholas! Very soon! Ready? Go! Rising sands! Take this! Be gone! Be gone! Rock winner! Be gone! Be gone! Be gone! Open the way! Echo shot! Shoot from you! Echo shot! Rising sands! Shield burrowing threat! Rising sands! Echo shot! Rising sands! Be gone! Be gone! Come to my side! Rock shot! May your knowledge seep from you! Echo shot! Rising sands! Go! Echo shot! Rock winner! Echo shot! Rising sands! Be gone! Lunar, be gone!
Shining here!
Be gone! Be gone! Be gone! Echo shot! Be gone! Be gone! Open the way! Come to my side! Rock shot! Be gone! Rising sands! Be gone! Take this! Be gone! Be gone! Be gone! Fury! Be gone! Rising sands! Rising sands! Be gone! Rising sands! Rising sands! Worthless! Be gone! Rising sands! Be gone! Rising sands! Rising! What a formidable opponent!
Shepard!
We managed to overcome the trial. Now we have a chance against the malevolence of the Cardinal.
The Fortin I remember was sincere and devout, with a sense of responsibility second to none. How could she do something like this? No, perhaps I don't have the right to say such things.
Malevolence in the hearts of mankind sure is complicated.
Yeah. I do hope we find a way to bring salvation to them. Someday.
Agreed.
If anyone can do it, you can.
Is that so?
There's more of those dogs now.
Maybe Dezel has some new friends?
Well, that's no good.
He's talking with those dogs.
From a normal person's perspective, I bet we don't look any less weird.
Don't lump me together with those mutts.
But the dogs do feel the same, in a good way.
Those dogs are so mature.
If they're mature, then so am I. Give me some credit for once.